In today's video, is it too late to get shredded?
All by myself.
Hey guys, what's going on? This is Paul Ravella from ProPhysique.com. In today's video, I want to answer a question that came from my Instagram direct message. And so if you would like to ask me a question, like, is it too late to get shredded? Well, send them here to my Instagram. Send me a DM and I will grab it, tag it, and I will make a video about it. So the question came from a young lady who is a mom and wants to know, is it too late for her to get shredded? And so I thought it would be a good time to discuss, I guess, goals, because getting shredded would be a goal. And saying things like, is it too late to do anything? Anything is already self-defeating. You're already giving yourself an out. The answer is simply no. I can give you many cases of first-time competitors that are over 50 years old that have no reason to be successful in fitness, but choose to make that their goal. Okay? I had 2 clients last year, both retired farmers. Actually, they still farm, but they're kind of retired, semi-retired. And they decided it was their goal to get IFBB Pro cards, and guess what? They both did it. Maybe I'll put some of their pictures up on the screen here. So I'm going to show you a couple transformations of women that I have worked with. This is Dion Hagen, who her and her husband came to me, and this is her after. She competed, earned an IFBB Pro card along with her husband. The next one is a mom that I've been working with for a couple years, and after she had a child, she reached out to me and we achieved this. This is her current look. You can check her out on Instagram. She's doing amazing things as we dieted her down and reversed her. Why do I feel it is never too late? Well, because it just comes down to decision making. It just comes down to you deciding that it will be so. The second that it's the most important thing to you, and I'm not saying it needs to be the most important thing, more important than family and friends and all those things, but whenever you tell yourself the excuse that I can't go to the gym because of my family or my kids or my job, I can't go to the gym, or I can't stick to a diet because of my friends, because of my social life, well, those are things you just tell yourself that are pretty much bullshit, okay? I mean, there are probably some extreme circumstances where, yes, life is going to get in the way. But in most cases, if you audit your life, your day, your schedule, there is opportunity there to be better at eating, to plan ahead, to get some workouts in, to figure out a creative way around what your goal is. But for most people, the goal of getting shredded is lower on the priority list than the goal of going out drinking a couple nights a week, or the goal of sleeping in an extra hour or 2, okay? Now, I'm not suggesting that these things aren't important, but what I'm saying is when I made the decision to get shredded for the first time, I was 32. I was going out drinking multiple nights per week. I was very social. I was in the dating scene. I was playing pick-up softball games and basketball games and going to the gym a couple nights a week, and I decided I was going to do a bodybuilding show a year later. And what happened was, the things that I said, like I don't have time, my thinking shifted from I have time to do this, but I don't have time to do these other things that I was doing. I'll say this, 15 years ago, or 10 years ago, I guess, before I started doing bodybuilding, I was a avid sports fan. I watched every NCAA basketball game, every NFL football game, every Major League Baseball game I could, NBA basketball games. I went to basketball games. I lived in Orlando at the time. Since then, since I've got into this lifestyle, and you can take this for what it's worth, I know hardly anything about sports, okay? I know what's going on roughly. I still follow my Auburn Tigers and my Tampa Bay Bucks, but sitting down and watching an entire game, or let alone an entire day of games or an entire tournament, none of that happens anymore. That was just what my life was about. But when you make these shifts and you start putting more emphasis on the things that you want to do, they happen. They start to happen. And the same people early on that are going to question what you're doing, when you start doing it and start being successful, they're going to support you. Then they're going to ask you how you did it. They're going to ask you, what was your magic trick? What was the one thing you did? Well, the one thing that you did was you made different decisions. You changed your outlook. Instead of, I don't have the time, to where can I make some time. That's it. It's simple. The nutrition, the training, all that stuff is variable. We can adjust those things. What we can't adjust is your thinking. You have to do that. All right. So is it ever too late? Hell no. It's never too late. It just comes down to what your priorities are. Just a short ranty video today, guys. Hopefully you're having an awesome Thursday, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All by myself.